Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Test Chamber. This is Game Informer Show for new releases. We're actually looking at an old game that is new again. This is the Banner Saga from Stoic, and it's out on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 for $20. A hell of a game. I'm Andrew Reiner. I got Ben Reeves playing for me.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. We're early in the game. I would say we're, 10 minutes in, outside of kind of the story build-up and tutorial, but we wanted to show off combat and some of the choice and recruiting systems and all that stuff.
Right.
What really makes this game tick. So Ben right now is, it's a turn-based Viking game, right? Is the best way to describe it.
It's a good way to describe it.
Ben's moving his various troops here. This is Eric.
Mm-hmm.
And when characters die, it's bad news.
Oh, yeah. It's permadeath. So, you don't want your guys to die. That's not good.
No, that was a bad turn for Ben Reeves.
And if you haven't played this before, I mean, these guys are giants, as you can tell.
So
Look
we have
how big this guy is.
A shield banger.
This guy's awesome looking. All right. Go up here.
That was your nickname in high school, wasn't it?
Shield banger?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because I love bangers and mash. That's why. So you can see, like, there's a little shield button and a little, like, the red thing's your health. So, like, the blue number up top is their defense,
right,
and then the red's their health.
And
so
you could deal 4 damage there. So you could take out... Yeah, it's a game, like, within a game of, like...
Yeah, it's
should I take out the 5, his defense, lower his defense so I can do more damage on him?
Right.
Because it's going to take 2 turns to kill him. I would, in this instance, probably attack.
Just go straight for health?
Yeah, and then move your other guy and then have that guy attack again.
The other thing is there's this willpower thing, which you can use to boost your attack. But I'll maybe wait on that for now. The other interesting thing is, like, as their health goes down, their the damage they do goes down as well. So it's kind of like by the end of a battle, it's like 2 forces that are just totally, like, exhausted, just duking it out. So it's kind of interesting. You're doing, like, less damage the further in you get because you're weaker.
And you originally played this on PC. I took the less likely route for me usually. I played it on my phone, on iOS. And I loved it. I thought it was super good. But I'm excited. I downloaded this again. I'm excited to play it again on Xbox One on a really nice display here.
Just checking out the numbers here. It looks like this is maybe my best attack.
Yeah, I think you could... See, I'm always pretty forceful here.
Just you mean using all your willpower right away kind of a thing?
Well, no, draining health opposed to taking down their defense.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is good.
That's good. Yeah, he'll be
all
near
the way
death.
down to 1. Almost dead. All right, now keep going after this guy, or should I go after one of these guys? No.
Yeah, there's no point in attacking him because your big guy's going to take him down. So I would go after one of those other guys. Start picking away.
All right.
And you'll have archers and stuff like that can help out from afar. But the combat is just one of the many systems in this game. There's some really cool stuff outside of the battles that we'll get to here in a second.
All right, I think I could take him out if I want to use my willpower.
Yeah, do it.
The only thing with the willpower is you don't get that back during
right.
battle. So once you deplete it, it's kind of gone. But it's worth it, I think, to take a guy out and get an achievement.
Yeah, you got the first kill or the second kill of the game, you got a 40-point achievement.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, just spitting them out.
So the other interesting thing is, like, the turns flip-flop between you and them. So there's no, like, specific order to guys within your... There's a specific order within your unit, but then, like, you'll never have guys going back-to-back
right,
on your
it's
team.
red, blue. You can see it at the bottom there.
All right,
which is usually pretty different for games like this. Oh, man. That guy's totally dead. Oh.
I think my Tempest move...
Heavy impact.
Hits adjacent enemies, so that might be a good one to do here.
It might. It's not going to hit your guy, is it? I don't remember if you could do that in this. But it won't matter. You're not going to die in this.
Yeah, I think it'll hit that other guy. Let's try it. Yep.
Nice. Wow.
Got them both. Sucker.
Oof. Revenge.
Nothing. Yeah, I like this game, not only because it's got an interesting strategy component, but also because I thought the story was actually really good.
Oh, yeah. A lot of choice again, as we kind of mentioned earlier. conversationally, very Mass Effect-esque in that capacity. But yeah, man, everything about this just super, super fun.
So maybe I'll go after his defenses here a little bit. So now he should be easier to hit with, do more damage next time I hit him.
And what would you say? 15 hours, maybe?
Yeah, maybe a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Depending on how good you are with some of the battles. So now I'm doing 6 damage on this guy, whereas before it was like the other guy was like 1. So it's a good deal. Yeah.
I like how uninterested everybody is in this arena. Look at the guy with the pipe just like...
They're all just standing in the corner like, I guess they're killing each other.
Yeah. Like you turned over my table and my fish are on the floor. But you know what? I'm going to enjoy my after-dinner pipe
Time
and
to
just
get
kick my feet up.
Oh, that's good. All right. Man, I could do Tempest again.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Take these guys out again.
Yo!
Oh, sucker.
It really does suck when people die in this. It's it's very XCOM-esque where it's like, I'm going to reload this.
And the other thing is,
terrible.
People will die like during story sequences too. Like this game really forces you into some tough decisions.
Wow!
Man, I don't even think this guy got to do anything.
I think you're getting achievements for killing each enemy or killing with each different troop type.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, which is super cool because there's a lot of them. So that's just a lot of points just for one kill with a certain character.
This guy can't do much here. Yep. Oh well.
You got this. That guy should flee. He should surrender.
So now once it's down to 1 enemy, it does switch. So it's not like I have a bunch of guys who can attack in a row now. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. So since this guy is super weak now, he's at like 3 health. You can see over on the left there. He's not doing a whole lot of damage. He's only attacking for 1.
Right.
So that's kind of unfortunate. But might as well keep putting the pressure on. And it's only an 80% chance of actually...
Yeah, this guy's... He's going to take a swipe at you. Probably... What is he going to do?
Fortunately, I'm not done.
Yeah, you got it. Sweet.
But this is a team of ex-BioWare guys. BioWare Austin, is that what the Texas studio is?
And they're knee-deep in development of the sequel.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Hopefully we get that this year.
They did a successful Kickstarter, which raised a lot of money, and they were able to do this, and they decided not to do a Kickstarter for the second one.
And there's a board game coming out.
And there's a board game, which I think they did do a Kickstarter for, but yeah. That actually looks pretty cool because the team who's making that game came up to show us at the studio a couple months back, and we had a lot of fun with it.
So here's how they do storytelling. There's 2 different ways. This is one where it's personal conversations with someone. You're
going to read this?
Go for it.
Eric? How would you say that? Eric?
Eric.
Eric is looking out the hall's window into the bay. A fleeting longship approaches with sails of bold reds and blues. Who's
I'll be him.
Ubin?
One banner I know well, Wagner. Next to Varl kingship last we spoke. The other flag looks important.
Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long?
Things make a little more sense. You'd hoped I'd have a stake in saying, everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived.
Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure that there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by.
Gross.
Totally. Can I ask one more favor? Oh, so now, what should we have?
No, I've done enough already.
Nope. Yeah, we're done helping this guy out. All right, then do as you please. Time to go. Volgard? Eric and Volgard hustle from the mead house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep a spare of silver for the mess. You give an unapologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks.
Peace out, barkeep.
So this is just a small sample of story stuff, but like some of it gets like the choices you're forced into is like, man, do I save this guy? Do I kill this guy? Like, and it's a tough call, and it has like rippling effects throughout the story.
So here's a major component where you're looking at the city. Ben can kind of scroll across here. You got the docks. Usually there's other things you can interact with within the town, like going to the mead hall. Sometimes there'll be other people here, but right now we're going to go to the docks and start our journey, it looks like. And it's very, what would you say, Oregon Trail-esque in that...
Yeah, there's a sense of that.
There's disease and stuff that happens. You'll be losing people as your caravan goes along.
Yeah. Do you want to read this stuff too, or kind of skip through it?
Yeah, go for it.
A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version trampling the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose.
God Uben, you're looking ancient.
You still playing him too?
Oh.
Just doing both?
Oh, yeah. They both have the same voice. Comes with being old. And if there is Wagner, there must be Håkon.
Must there?
Oh, good one. Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old ox. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? I don't know that word. Demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home.
Just returned from Adderrang, in fact. Well, I think that was you.
It was good.
That's good. Oh, and glad for it. Håkon motions to the other ships on the bay, sails still fluttering, golden wolf head emblazed in red. The king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp.
What? The king's son, Luden. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days.
It's a miserable waste of time.
Yes, Håkon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Håkon. Then you're going to Grofheim? This is super hard. Let's just skip through this. Our developers are probably how do we get these two guys fired?
This is honestly...
There's a lot of story.
Actually pretty deep and interesting if you get to know the characters.
It's great.
It is a lot of reading.
Just don't do it with our voices in mind.
Well, or if you enjoyed it.
If you like them,
give us a call.
We'll be the voice actors in the next Mass Effect then.
That's true. Yeah, that's the one hit against this is like I wish there was voice acting in it because it gets kind of long, and I think that would help if there was more dialogue.
So you're seeing here, you start to get the state of your troops and stuff of what's going on. You got to weigh that stuff as should we stay behind? Should we go? Here's some more options in the town now.
So I can basically go meet with this. This is the king they were talking about, and or I can go over here.
It looks like they're giving you a little tutorial to go there.
Converse,
and up hall, the great hall up top there is illuminated too.
Ooh, renowned.
Yep.
Renowned is kind of like money. I kind of want to skip ahead maybe so we can get to the action again. What do you think?
Sure. Let's do that.
Oh, here we go.
I guess not.
We didn't have to
We're in
skip
it.
far.
All right. So there's our little caravan. Look at them go. It's really cool and scenic. Like just seeing the world itself. You'll come across these relics from a different age. Really beautiful pieces of artwork that the people at Stoic put together.
Yeah. I'd love to get one long, like, panel image for the wall that's just this shot of them, like, traveling across the world. But you can see we left Strand. That's our little party there. We're kind of, like, traveling to other places. And
you see the days, yeah.
Yep. So here's a choice.
Yeah.
The caravan stops for a day. A gift, says Mogar, cracking open a mead cask. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter, and the mead is passed throughout the camp.
Let's drink a lot.
Drink a lot? Let's really get into
Hell
it?
yeah.
All right. It's not often that you get the chance to relax on the road. The odds of something happening to the treasure cart is low, especially in this company, so you take advantage. All right.
And we're probably going to lose a day from that, right?
Well, we're going to wake up not feeling good with ourselves, I think.
And this all plays into what's going on in the battles and stuff like that.
Rise groggily at camp. Yep. All right, merriment. See what happens at camp. So sometimes like events like that'll happen and you'll take part and then there won't be an immediate sort of like repercussion, but you might feel it like 10 minutes later.
All right, well rested for didn't drink enough.
So this is the king they were talking about.
They call him Big Red.
Big Red. He's a
reason.
huge fan of gum. He's always got gum in his mouth. Or is it gum?
Who knows?
Cool. Little look at the world map here, which is kind of fun.
Yeah. But the only thing you can really do is interact with your guy there.
Mm-hmm.
And away we go.
Yep.
Maybe.
Back
we'll
on
be
the road.
in camp, right? Yeah.
I'll skip this.
Yeah, they were saying they shouldn't have drank so much, it looks like.
They're not happy with themselves.
But they had a good time.
People got a little frisky with each other. Fight broke out.
And
So here's our camp.
yeah, caravan, resting tent. Yeah, so these you'll come across these all throughout the game. There isn't just one. Yeah, you set up camp all over. Look at that thing. That's awesome.
So we need to go here to check out our heroes. And we can train them. Remember that renowned we were earning?
Yep.
Use that here to level dudes up.
And here we go. So I don't know how you played it, Ben, but I ended up getting like a party I really liked and trying to rock that the rest of the game.
Yeah?
And just kept leveling up guys.
Oh, there's a couple options here. Let's go with Tempest. Okay, so yeah, I did the same thing, and then it sucked when some guy died.
Oh, it was the worst.
And you're like, well, now I don't have that guy. I think Hakan, however you say his name, he was a big guy for me.
Yeah, you don't have any points left.
No points. So that's the only problem is I never was able to upgrade everybody all the way.
Right.
So actually be very cautious because you only have so many. Like these guys can level up if I had the points, but I don't have a lot of points available. So
promote him.
Let's promote him. Oh, can't.
No, you can.
Oh, I can. I have 24. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong number.
There you go. So he's ranked 2 Warhawk now.
Should I promote all these guys?
You can't.
I could promote.
No, you can't promote any of them anymore.
Nobody. Oh, There you go.
Yep, so level 2, that'll be very handy. You could have added a couple more people to your party there.
Oh, we should do that, huh?
No, I don't think we're going to continue on much
No?
more. I think that's a pretty good look at all the little systems in the game. And again, like if you have not played this game yet, download it immediately on whatever. It's on everything. It's pretty
As you
much
can
on
see,
every device.
The art is gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah.
So
and
that's worth the price of admission, I think, alone.
the strategy's fun. The story is surprisingly good. And again, we have a sequel coming this year, which I'm going to guess they're going to try to turn it up another notch, and we'll see what happens.
More awesome story, hopefully. More intriguing combat, new enemies.
Oh, look at that. Look at your troops.
Oh, it looks so good.
85 fighters.
That number is going to continue to go down.
But again, this is Game Informer's Test Chamber. Let us know what you think of the show in the comments section on YouTube and GameInformer.com. And we try to spit out as many of these as we can whenever there's new releases. We'll see you next time, everyone.
Thanks for watching.